everyone, welcome to Ways to Learn. In this session, let us see how to solve an arithmetic operation using a C++ language. Let me go over the question first. A C++ program to create a class arithmetic which consists of two variables float and integer with the member functions add, subtract, multiplication and division, and the member functions get and display. So we are having two variables, float and integer. We are going to store this in another variable, float type result. So with this, we are going to write the 6 member functions for operations and to get and display the values. So for this, writing a member function, you have to write it in the visibility mode. I'm going to use public. So let me start writing for the function add, a member function for adding two numbers. Void add. So return type, a function name, and the block of statements. In this statement, I have to write result equal to number 1 plus 2. So this is just a function for adding two numbers. The same way you have to write the functions for subtraction, multiplication and division. This is for subtraction. Subtraction. The next is for multiplication. The last is for division operation. So now let us write the member functions for get and display. You know, the get means to accept the values from the user. Function accepting the value from the user. So let us write the code. That return type is void. The function name is get. Parameter list is empty and the function name. So you have to accept the values first for enter the values for float. Scene. Float type is number. So the same for a integer value. So instead of float, you are going to accept an integer value. So you had accepted two values. Now you have to display the values. Function for display the result. Return type is void. A function name is display. Parameter void. Cout the result. So we can give it in a new line. slash n will display it in a new line. Okay, I think we had written all the member functions: add, subtract, multiplication, division, get, and display. So we had created a class. Yes, we had created a class. Now we have to create an object for that class first. Pick object. We had created an object name OB1. So here there are a lot of operations are there. We will ask the user to choose an operation what they have to perform. For that you have to give it in a menu format. Menu format see out 1 plus addition operation action 2 dot fraction see out dot division. So we had displayed them. The last thing we can give it for an exit also. Slash n 5 dot exit. If the user enters 5, he had to exit out of the program. So for this, accepting a value, you have to declare a variable. That is, we can declare as a int type choice. So see out enter dot choice. Two spaces. Same. The variable we had given choice. So we had accepted the value from the user. Based on that, you have to perform the operation. So we have to call that function based on the choice. So here multiple conditions are there. So now we are going to use this with switch statement. Before that, if you start with do, you have to finish it with while condition. The condition can be if the programmer, if the user gives the value 5 for choice, he has to come out of the loop. So not equal to 5. So if he gives 5, it has to come out of the program. So now let us give a conditions here. Switch statement. Switch on with choice. So first case 1. If it is case 1, what operation has to be performed? Addition operation has to be performed. For that, you have to call the member function ob1.get for accepting the value. Then you have to perform an addition operation dot add one dot display. I think you all know how you have to call your member functions. This member functions multiply, divide. This member functions can be called only by using your object name. ob1 is an object name. ob1.get get. You are calling the member function to accept a value from the user. Now you had a value. You have to add the value. For that, you are calling the member function ob1.add. Now you had added a value. Then you are going to display the value. So this is for addition. Then if it is for subtraction, the same operation. Get the value. Call the subtract function. Display the value. So the next is for is 3. Here compulsory you have to give a break statement. If you didn't give a break statement, what happens now? It continues with case 2, case 3 and goes on. So we need a break statement after completing the cases. So here for multiplication, MUL. So the last one is for break. It's for case 4. 4. Break. That's for displaying the So let me check how this one works. Let me give a choice first. 1. I have to give a number. 20. The answer must be 40 point. Yes, it works fine. Next I'm going to give for choice 2. Fraction. Fraction 10.5. 5.5 works fine. Next for multiplication 10. 100. Next for division 10. 5. It works fine. So all the operations are working fine. It calls the member function and it displays the value accurately. Now I'll perform 5. Yes, it comes out of the program. So I hope this video helped you. We will meet you in the next interesting topic. Thank you.